introduce our keynote speaker, Anthony Pirozzi.
Hey, let's hear it for Mr. Bell one more time. All right, I'm going to call in Miss Stevens real quick because we've got to lighten this thing up a little bit. We're going to take a quick selfie right here. Hold on. Right here. Everyone stand up. All right, this side over here. Let's go. Let me see you. She asked me to do that, you know what I mean? You always listen to the principal, I'll tell you. All right. So good afternoon, Pirates. To the Golden Class of 2017, let me hear you. Parents and family, let me hear you too. Yeah, that's a Pirate Pride right there. I tell you, you can stop your feet, go right ahead. I feel your sense of Pirate Pride today because, like your son or daughter, my son Vincent is graduating as well today. So be proud. Congratulations, and remember, parents, we made it too. Pirates, it's your special day today. You've anticipated it for over a decade. It's another big step towards your future. And let me tell you, your future is bright. Each one of you represents the best of our community, the pride of your family, and the educational excellence that is happening every day right here at San Pedro High School. When I began to write this commencement speech, I began to imagine what the future may be in store for you. I talked to my wife, Carolyn, who today graduated from San Pedro High School 30 years ago, the class of 1987. And I looked back to when I graduated back in '83. Back then, I have to say, I don't know about you, but I was clueless about the future. Although I was student body president, I was captain of the soccer team, I ran track, I was involved in just about every extracurricular activity. I was a C average student, so my choices were limited. I would attend Harbor College, and I'd eventually graduate 6 years after high school with a bachelor's in engineering from Cal Poly Pomona. I would earn a master's degree in 2000 from Loyola Marymount University. And with 27 years behind me in my career, I'm an executive at the Boeing company, launching satellites for everybody here to make the world a smaller place. Not bad for a C student. I tell you this because anything is possible. Find your passion, make the necessary sacrifices to achieve your goal, and overcome adversity along the way. Ironically, all of these are the ingredients to life success. Speaking of anything's possible, I wanted to take a quick look back through the lens of technology, starting when I graduated here, into today. I wanted to provide you some perspective on where we've come from. Are you with me? Are you with me? Yeah. All right. Back then, students, we had typewriters in high school. Right. There were no computers. Today, just about everything we do requires a computer. We grew up on 7 local channels on television and saw the beginning of cable TV. Today, hundreds of high-definition channels from around the world are available in our homes, on our phones, and on our computers. Back then, cellular phones were the size of a brick. They took 10 hours to charge. They provided a whopping 30 minutes of talk time. And the cost? $4,000. Today's cell phones have all but replaced our home computers, cameras, and even the way we watch television. And they can navigate us to anywhere in the world using GPS. This one's for the parents. Back then, to make paper copies, there were no copiers. We take this purple ink and pour it in a big drum, and we'd spin it, and it would spit out copies. Remember, parents? And what'd you do after you made the copy? You smelled them. That's right. There was nothing like the smell of that nice, fresh, wet ink on the wet paper. Today, 3D, three-dimensional printing technology is creating airplane and satellite parts. They are advancing to the point of 3D printing skeletal bone structures, which have enabled some to walk today. So what does the future hold for you? Will we witness a human being finally stepping on Mars? Will we someday ride in cars that fly? Will the iPhone even exist in the future? And will we finally see the cure for cancer or other deadly diseases? I don't know, but I can tell you what the future. I can't tell you what the future holds, but I can tell you who holds the future. You do. And remember, nobody will care more about your future than you will. So, today, I am calling each and every one of you, the Golden Class of 2017, to lead us into the 21st century, to transform today into a better tomorrow. This transformation will require your leadership to take us there. And what does leadership look like? Leadership rears its head when times are tough, not when times are easy. Leadership does not take the easy road, but rather the challenging one. It's about having tough conversations and making difficult decisions, not avoiding them. It's about responsibility and accountability, not about finger pointing or trying to win at all costs. Leadership gives credit when credit is due and does not take all the credit. 55 years ago, President Kennedy made an inspiring speech at Rice University in front of 35,000 people. He said, "We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we are willing to accept and one we are unwilling to postpone, and one which we intend to win." These inspiring words still call us today. It's now your turn to inspire, your turn to innovate, and most of all, it's your turn to lead us well into the 21st century. And finally, always remember, it's not how you start that matters, but how you finish that counts. So finish strong, Pirates. Congratulations, parents. Congratulations to you, the Golden Class of 2017. All right, so now it's my honor to introduce this woman. This lady,